In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Faber-Castell hardcover notebook. I'll go over the specs, I will do a paper test, and I'll tell you what I like and don't like about this notebook coming up. So this is the Faber-Castell A5 notebook. These go for $27.50 at full retail. There's 194 pages, and it's 100 GSM paper, FSC certified, and this version is a 5mm grid. If we look at the back here, it'll say there's a table of contents, there's numbered pages, there's stickers, pencil holder, and bookmark ribbon. So let's open it up here. We have this kind of hard, I don't know if I want to call it leatherette-like. It's not really leatherette, but it's smooth. And then we have the Faber-Castell logo here, sort of in this shiny material. It's the jousters. And on the back, it is mirrored there. And we have the Faber-Castell logo in white up here, and since 1761. The cover material does have some, I don't know, damage to it. It doesn't seem like it's very resilient to folding and impact, but it is a very thick cover. The elastic strap is this round band instead of a normal flat one. I don't know if I don't think I prefer this, but visually it's interesting, I suppose. Opening to the back here, we do have this pen loop. This is a Diplomat Arrow. Let's see if it'll fit in there. It actually does stretch quite a bit to fit a fat pen like this, so that's not bad. We have a pocket here and then like another little cutout probably for a business card. Yep. And there's nothing in here, but it does expand. We kind of have this silver ribbon material on the edge there. We have a ruler in millimeters, and then we have Faber-Castell. Interestingly about this particular notebook, it doesn't say where it's made. Faber-Castell usually does a pretty good job of labeling where things are made, even if they're made in China, but this one I couldn't find marked anywhere that it's made. The color you'll notice of the paste down is kind of this ivory color, and then let's pop over to the front. Again, ivory paste down, place for your name, Faber-Castell logo. We have some stickers. You have two for the spine, and then two, I don't know if you want to put them on the cover or something like that. Well, I don't think I would put them on the cover. You have a little pocket here. There's no, it doesn't expand. It's just a piece of paper on there, so I wouldn't put anything too heavy duty in there. And then FSC certified, and we do have a table of contents here in German and English. So 3 pages for that, and then we go into the pages. Now it's a stitched binding. We can see the stitching here. They are 16-page signatures. I do find that this needs a little bit of coaxing to lay flat. There's some, glue going on in there that just needs to be broken up a little bit, but once you do that, it's pretty lay flat. Not quite as good as a Papermind notebook, but definitely very acceptable. We have a place up at the top for date with this big margin, smaller margin down here, paginated, so we got the page numbers there, which is always nice. And the 5mm rule goes, interestingly, like just all the way through. There's no break in it from edge to edge. This doesn't have the cleanest look, and the gray ruling, or grid rather, is pretty heavy, and I did find this to be a bit distracting when writing in it, so I will say I don't love the page style. Let's go to the paper test here. So I think the fountain pens look pretty good on this paper. The Otofude ball looks not great. Uniball Vision Elite. This is a roller ball. I did change up some of my pens to have pens that are maybe a bit more common. That was one of the complaints I got, which is totally fair. So I've changed up some of these pens. Let's see, the Uniball Air Micro. So roller balls, I feel like this paper isn't the best with. The fine liner felt tip pens look pretty good, and actually even some of the troublemakers, except for the Pilot High-Tech point there, look pretty good. Now going to the back, we did get bleeding on the Pilot, was that 2.4mm? That is a very wet pen, but we didn't see bleeding actually on any of the other fountain pens, so that's really good. We did see some spotting with the roller balls, and the Troublemakers did okay, actually not terrible, but they still did show through a bit. The Stettler Lumo Color permanent marker actually did maybe the best. So pretty impressive performance. One other thing I'll note is that at the back here, we do have a number of perforated pages, which is nice. Just helps you kind of carry forward where you left off into your next notebook. So I do like that. So what are my pros and cons for the Faber-Castell hardcover notebook? Well, I like the overall build quality. We have a stitched binding with 16-page signatures. It does lay flat. The paper is pretty fountain pen friendly. I really only had issues with a super wet 2.4 millimeter parallel pen. All the other fountain pens did really nicely. I like that it's paginated. We get a table of contents. You have a relatively elastic pen loop. I was even able to fit, a fat pen like my Diplomat Arrow on there. Now, in terms of cons, my biggest complaint, I think, is the page style, just the very heavy line weight of the grid that they use. It's quite distracting for me. I also don't really love, the heavy branding all over the cover. That's not great. For 27.50, I think that the price is okay. It's not like a steal, but if you got this notebook on sale for a good price, I could definitely see recommending this. It's certainly better than a Moleskine or the typical Leuchtturm, at least in terms of the paper with fountain pens. So overall, it's not a bad product. But that's pretty much it. Do you guys have this notebook? Do you like this notebook? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more fountain pen, paper, and ink videos, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, and until next time.